I do, Buckers. How the heck are you? So I got something a little bit different, something I don't usually do. Smells like tomato juice. Imagine that, man. So I just found this. I used to drink versions of this as a young drinker in Southern California. Here at Tecate, Michelada Diablo, a refreshing and authentic blend of Tecate beer with tomato juice and the flavors of salt, spice, and lime. I didn't realize when I bought it. I bought it because it was on sale. It was $1.50 for the 24-ounce can. I figured, what the hell? Let's reminisce a little bit. But I didn't realize the time was only 3.5%. I mean, heck, I have mornings where I could piss higher at 3.5%. That's another story. I'd be higher at 3.5, man. So yeah, I mean, it smells like a very light beer with tomato juice and just a hint of lime. Uh, oddly refreshing. It is like, I don't know, it's 70 something here in the middle of freaking February. It's unbelievable, man, here in the Ozarks this year. It's just crazy. Um, yeah, it's not something I drink a lot of or even want to, but sometimes it's nice to kind of reminisce a little bit. I used to drink back in California, and I've actually eaten a couple places out here, but I hadn't picked it up. I keep meaning to, but then I forget. Back in the bars when you could bring kids into the bars those days, and my parents would drag us around in a lot of bars. Man, I spent more time in bars as a kid than many adults, and that is not an exaggeration, my friends. But anyway, yeah, folks would order a tomato beer. That's what they called them back then, man. Folks would order a tomato beer, and they get a short draft pour, and they'd usually hand them an 8-ounce can of tomato juice, and they kind of mix their own. Um, but sometimes you get this beverage or the tomato juice called a product called a Snappy Tom, which is basically a spiced tomato juice. If you've never seen a Snappy Tom, my dad had a hot truck back then, back when I was a kid. Sold it when I was 12, but for about anyway, growing up there anyway, I had that through a lot of my youth. But anyway, he carried Snappy Tom on the truck because a lot of Hispanics worked those construction sites that he used to service. Yeah, 3.5%. It is certainly poundable. It's going to make you pee a lot without giving you any buzz whatsoever. So if that's your goal, if the goal is to piss constantly and not catch a buzz, then I certainly recommend 3.5% beer. If you want your beer to provide a little productivity, I might go to something else. But that's not what this beer's for. I'm kind of making fun of it a little bit, but the truth is there's not a little bit of that spice on the back end. It's supposed to be refreshing. A beer like this is supposed to be refreshing. It's one of those, you just maybe you're having a quick one to lunch. You don't want to get hammered, but something like this will certainly refresh you. Or after work. I mean, that's really what a beer like this is for. I kid because I love. It is amazing though how many people actually get offended when I say what they interpret as negative comments towards their favorite macros. You think I was talking smack about their mother the way some folks get offended? It's just a freaking beer, man. I didn't talk smack about your mother. Relax. It's amazing how many people out there do take it personally. Yeah, again, I typically only drink a beer like this. Excuse me. With Mexican food. It is a is it was this would be a great morning beer. Not that I'm not advocating day drink, but if it's a weekend, maybe it's a special occasion, maybe a Sunday brunch. You're having that Mexican brunch, man. I can see this going great with some um, enchiladas montadas, man, and have one of these on the side. That'd be awesome. I love me some enchiladas montadas or some chilaquiles, man. I know my pronunciations are bad, but I do know the food, man. I love to make it. Let me pour the rest of it here. So, again, $1.50 for a 24-ounce can. Certainly not bad. This brings me back to memories. Yeah, I did find a store in my neck of the woods that sells the Snappy Top, but it's just under $6 for 6 8-ounce cans, and I really want to buy it just to just for the just for the nostalgia of having Snappy Tom again. I just don't want to pay that much because, well, I'm kind of a tightwad, man. So, yeah, I mean, I think it ought to be about $3. Although now that I had this beer at 3.5%, it probably ought to have been 99 cents. But there are other macro brands that are they're selling for 2.98. The same store I bought this for $1.50. I can't imagine that that particular brand that everybody knows, yeah, that shall not be named, is any better than this one. I'm guessing this one probably is a tad more authentic. But yeah, I can see knocking one of these back at a reasonable hour with some enchiladas montadas or some chilaquiles with an egg on top. It'd be a great breakfast beer. Or if not breakfast, let's say late night. After a night of drinking, sometimes you want that breakfast food. If you've got a late night, you got a late night Mexican diner going on. Uh, it's one thing I loved about living in El Paso is the Mexican restaurants all opened up for breakfast out there, man. So my wife would get most of them serve regular American breakfast. So my wife would get that, but I would always get some enchiladas with an egg on top. So we go. I see my camera's about to go belly up. Oh, excuse me. As I try to finish this beer up. So anyway, hey, I'm trying to beer whisper. I know they have much more to say about this. It was $1.50. Try to do a last minute chug. Could not get it all down. Anyways, yeah, I can't chug anymore. I used to chug pretty good as a youngster. Uh, I won't say what age I was doing it, but let's just say I surprised older folks at how well I could chug as a young man, um, or younger than that. But that's another story. But yeah, I've had acid reflux so bad over the years that I just can't chug anymore. But hey, I thought I'd come for it one last bit, give it a shot. I am thinking about that Mexican food now. Now I've talked about it. Now I want some chilaquiles, man. I'm trying to beer whisper. Oh shoot. Prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy.